Namaste, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Ali Gamanava Yoga. I'm Ali, and right now we're gonna do something different. It is going to be a low impact HIIT, and it's going to focus on small muscles, Pilates style, low impact, working on the small muscles. It's not going to be difficult in the sense that we're not going to involve big muscles and compound moves. So something that you can use to build up on top of other classes, or just on a day when you still want to exercise and move, but you're not very energetic and you don't want to do something massive. And this is part of the Beachbody program, and we're going to focus on those little muscles that really matter. So let's flow with strength and ease. All right, starting with a little warm up. So moving the arms in circles. Here you don't need to go for the full movement, for a big movement. Just use less than full range of motion, just because it's your first move. Full range of motion when you're warmed up. Here we're gonna reach side to side, involve the back muscle. So when you reach back with your elbow, flex your back. Reach and flex, reach and flex. Swinging side to side, warming up the torso here, introducing movement, increasing circulation. And we're going to bring the arms to the left and up and reach to the opposite side, right and up. We're just warming up here. This is still not the small moves workout. And if you come back to this workout, just go straight to the workout. If you're coming back and you're using it as a cool down or a warm up, just go straight to the workout. In the future, you can skip this warm up. All right. Circles with the right leg. You can draw circles with your toes here. As you know, I like, even if I call it ballet bar, something like that workout, I still like to balance without the help of anything. I think balancing is far more important than strength or tone, although they're all important. Opposite side. So always work on your balance. Even if you're holding on to something half of the time, just always give it a go. Always improve your balance. It's a very important part for longevity. Squeeze the hip. Here we're working on the hip strength, glute strength. And let's take a wide squat, leg lift again, squeeze the hip. Squeeze the love handles. Great. Here we're gonna step side to side with a small dip, with a small squat, step and step. So draw a little ellipse with your toes. Pull the belly in, keep the chest upright. So your toes are drawing. Now you can grab onto something and lift your leg up in the air. Again, you can stretch. We've done this before. You can press your forearms onto the wall and use that as a stretch for your triceps and your back and chest. Lift, lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time to start the workout. Coming onto your left side, starting with inner thigh circles. So as I said, we're gonna work on small muscles. Focus on really feeling and squeezing. Engage your mula bandha, engage the lower belly. Make this work. Small muscles, but important. Opposite side. Engage mula bandha. Squeeze the belly. All right, good. And we're gonna come into a seated pose. Hold your left leg in front of you, right leg to the side, and we're going to be lifting, lifting, lifting. You can take your hands off the floor, have them for support, and you will really feel this. Try to stay upright as much as you can. Of course, it takes a lot to stay upright here because this really requires. You can draw circles with the knee or lift up and down. And changing sides. You should really feel it in your hip area. Hip strength, very important with all the hip stretching we do. It's a good balance. Good job. Plank ups. So this one I've incorporated it lately. Take a plank. Pull the belly in, round the back, and hold it as hard as you can. Isometric squeezes. Tomorrow you should be sorry if you squeeze hard enough. I've been sore from this one. And Baddha Konasana, lay on the floor. soles of the feet together, pelvic tilt, and squeeze the knees in, release. So the pelvic tilt is just partial, very small, mostly focus on bringing the knees up, squeezing the butt. This is very small again. As I said, you're not gonna get sweaty from it. If you squeeze hard enough, maybe. That's not the point. So this workout is not to break a sweat. All right, back to the top. Inner thigh circles. Pull the belly in, mula bandha, circles. You can break out of the circles and lift up and down, up and down, up. Squeeze as hard as you can your core. The more you do this type of workouts, the better you get at them, the harder they will become, because you will be learning how to connect to your muscles and be able to contract them. Opposite side. You will know exactly how to contract them. I've been making myself sore just with isometric squeezes. Which is a good addition to our other variety of classes. Seated hip squeezes. You can hold on to a wall. This is a difficult move. You can also just keep the knee in the air the entire time, so it's never resting. It's always working. Very good. Opposite side. Plank ups. Scoop everything in around the back and really try to flatten your belly towards the spine. To hollow it towards the spine. It's a little different than a vacuum. This is making me want to cry in a good way. The intense part of me loves this type of challenge. All right, Baddha Konasana, lay down. Inner thighs. Lifting with butt squeeze and a little bit of a pelvic tilt. 3 movements, if you count Mula Bandha. Lower belly, 4 movements in one, so quite a bit of thinking. Back to the top, inner thigh, most other circles or leg lifts. Squeeze it. Squeeze the lower belly. Feel you can put your finger on the adductors. They're working. Don't rest your leg if you can. that just puts more work on the adductors. Opposite side. Hip strength. This also works on the obliques, as you can tell. If you touch your obliques, they're hard at work. Quite difficult. Plank ups. Pull the belly in, squeeze. Squeeze until you're shaking. And Baddha Konasana, last one. Squeeze up, squeeze up, squeeze up, squeeze the butt cheeks, and a very mild pelvic tilt. Squeeze the inner thighs. And that concludes this workout. I hope you enjoyed this session. Come back to it as a cool down. It is a good cool down because it requires such small muscle groups that you can exert big energy on a big workout, and usually you have energy left for small moves. They don't require as much energy output, but they're important because they bring balance in the body. So we balance out our musculature anatomy with those small moves. So, and that's a good cool down. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you like workouts like this so that I know to make more in the future, something in that nature. And I'll see you with our next class. Namaste.